Not for play.
Hello gamers and welcome to Iron Tides. We're doing a stream with one of the developers here from Crashwave Games, Carina Kom. Carina, say hello.
Hello.
The game is currently on Kickstarter and I will provide a link in the description since I'm going to doubly post this on both YouTube and Twitch because I'm a lazy bitch. We are NeedtoKnow. Hi, this is Dawn. Nico over there needs to hush. Rude. Hush. Anyway, Karina, tell us a little something about Iron Tides.
Alright, cool. The Iron Tides is a Viking-themed survival strategy game. It places you into the boots of a Viking chieftain, and you're sailing around the seas in search of loot and raid.
And glory. Lots of
Who
glory.
doesn't like that? I like loot.
Of course you do.
Yeah, you would like booty.
I think all three of us can agree that we like booty. I'm sure the audience could too. I see this is version 82. We've come a long way, haven't we? I remember playing the very first alpha you guys posted. It was
I think you were playing build 40 at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It
So
might
a lot
be.
has happened.
Yeah. Wait. Actually, I have them right here.
Don't look at them.
Oh, okay. Well, there's been a lot of
Well, I mean,
improvements
you
since
can,
then.
but why?
Because it's nice to look back and think, wow, I've really progressed, right? No? Just
Not
me?
really. I don't look back at my crappy drawings and I'm like,
Okay.
wow, I still suck.
You know,
They've come a long
practice
way,
makes
so-
perfect. Anywho, this is brand new, the skirmish mode. Is there going to be versus? I don't remember seeing that on the Kickstarter page.
We're considering it. We're just playing around with this idea. So we have already set up some battlefields for you to test out, so you can jump in,
Yes, yep.
take a look at it. We're still working on whether or not we can make this content created by players. But if it works for us, there's a chance that it works with players. So that's what this is here for. We also have a test mode on, so you can start making your own battlefields and testing out different elements of the game. So
Oh, that's what that is. That's pretty cool. And since it's made with Unity, it should be a little easier. I'm curious as to what a snake temple is, so I'm probably gonna click here. They say curiosity killed the cat. We'll see.
go ahead.
Well,
By all means,
oh
enter the snake
dear.
temple.
That just sounds
Giggity.
like a entrance to a... Oh my god!
And
this
I
cat.
see that you guys also did a graphical overhaul recently, at least for the portraits. I remember you were using the newer models and the older portraits for your Vikings.
Yeah, we went through a couple iterations because we wanted to make our characters pop out. They were rough before, but you know how it is. We've worked on this project for 13 months now, so it's come a long way. And we're really happy. We're really proud with what we've done.
Oh, I'm proud of you guys too. It's been fun to follow along and see, oh hush, and see how the project's been doing. I see the UI looks a lot cleaner too.
Yeah, we've been
These are
doing
nice.
so much player testing right now, and it makes a huge difference. I think we've cataloged at least close to 300 hours of testing, so it helps a lot just to even engage with these streams and watch how a player interacts with what they're doing and if they understand it, etc., etc.
Yeah,
I do like the
feedback is
environments.
so important. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Now, I would like for there to be traps. I'm just saying, this is a snake temple. I'm expecting, I don't know if you guys watch Futurama, but a snake door at some point that just drops snakes onto my head.
We're working on it, so expect that in our final build
Environmental
or some variation of
hazards.
it.
Ooh.
Oh, you just missed.
I just missed.
Mm-hmm.
The character
that.
missed. Thank you very much.
Oh dear.
I can't play with you two around. Go away.
I made this game. I know how to play the best.
Yeah, so you helped to program this RNG to make me miss. Don't even.
Sam, where is he? I hope he's here watching.
Another thing I'd like to see, I see it still hasn't been implemented. I've never brought it up actually now they say that. There's no shortcut to end a turn? No? Right? Or am I crazy?
No, there isn't. You're right. Oh my god.
Either a space bar or enter key. I thought about it a long time ago and I just didn't bring it up, I guess.
It's so easy for us to do that too. The one thing that I would caution against is whether a player would accidentally do that. I mean, I don't see why, but
You could
it's
always
always
give them the
fun.
option of, you know, are you sure you'd like to end your turn?
Oh,
And that could
makes
just
sense.
be like a double tap, just as a secondary, always double tap. Just as a secondary precaution for those of us who might be rolling our faces along the keyboard.
Sure, yeah. I mean, we want to make it as accessible as possible, and if you like playing League of Legends, which I know you do, if you can imagine League of Legends but turn-based, that should be kind of the feeling we're going for as well. So it's very quick, but you're still thinking. You can take your time while you're thinking, but the control scheme should match that of something similar to League of Legends.
See, when you say that, I think skill shots. Are there skill shots, or are there planned skill shots? Like for the Berserkers, what's it called? Throw axe. Would I be able to draw back my cursor and let it fly?
I don't think we'll ever get that technical, because we have the randomly generated concept too. So you could, I guess, if we had to implement the skill shot, it would be how would I say this? It would be weird if you missed, even if you got the skill shot right. We'd have to redesign a few things, and that can be kind of awkward.
True. Because there'd be absolutely no way to miss if it hit something dead on. Oh,
Yes.
okay. That was the Snake Temple. I also want to see the Sun Temple because I've seen some interesting facial gear on your Kickstarter page.
Facial
How deep
gear?
does the
Yeah, the mask for the people who.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What'd you think I meant? Yeah, see, they have these helmets. Huh. Did you go for any sort of? I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off, Nico. Were you gonna say something?
I was gonna ask how deep the point system went after each battle. Like, is that
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't seen that as of yet.
That is an excellent question. So you're asking if there's like a level up scheme?
Mhm.
Yes, there absolutely is. So no two Vikings are alike, which is interesting. We're implementing a randomly generated concept into our Vikings, so as they level up, you not only have a chance to select from one of 7 abilities. Right now, the demo only has 4, so unfortunately,
you
you're stuck
did
with that. For now.
introduce a skill tree. Good.
Yes, we have a skill tree, which is fairly open, so you could pick whatever you wanted. But on top of that, we're also adding skills. So that means that...
I may have broken the game.
What?
I hit Q
Oh my goodness.
and everything went. I don't think that was supposed to happen.
Okay, well, this is good. This
Oh
is
dear.
an excellent demo.
Take 2. I gotta, cause if I hit end, no. Huh. I feel like I'm under the playing field right now. Alright, I'm gonna.
Problem with the camera. We've been doing a lot of testing of different camera angles, and Q might be actually the. Oh my goodness, it's still playing. It might be the camera angle.
Oh shoot, so should I have pressed E? Cause that would be the other. I closed it out. I'm gonna go back in.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Perhaps, because I glanced it, because I tend to turn my units around so they're not, it's automatic for me. I've played Final Fantasy Tactics for a while, so they're not facing with their back to other units.
Yeah, I totally understand. So that's what that Q is for. We're testing out different camera angles as well.
Gotcha.
But you have found it, so good work.
You win the prize.
You won
Okay.
the Easter egg hunt. Right, sorry, to finish that one question, we're also adding skills. So basically, as your Vikings level up, we will assign to you a random skill that could be like +1 to strength or +10 to HP. It will vary and change your experience as you're going.
Interesting.
Now, is there a way to re-roll that? Because what if you get something you don't agree with? Like, suppose the Berserker, you get like a plus health skill, and you want to build him as a glass cannon.
Then you have to throw him overboard.
Oh.
Wow.
Just discard the entire human being. Okay.
You might find a better one at sea.
Right, I forgot you can recruit too. I'm gonna go to town next, because I've been most curious about that. Tell us, Carina, what will town offer once you guys get funded? I know you were thinking of having like a trade system and recruiting new Vikings. I almost said mercenaries. That's incorrect.
Right now, the town is just a place where you do battle. The town that we are actually expecting to have in our full game is called Norhaven. It is the base where you go to recruit new not enemies. You recruit new heroes. You recruit new heroes. You select your boat, and you. What's the last thing? I really should know this.
Uh-oh.
I really should know this. You recruit your heroes. You have a feasting hall. That's where they go and hang out. You also we have the statue of Jawoul in there now, which is a backer who took one of the big tiers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a marketplace where you can sell your goods and wares. So as you're sailing about the Iron Tides, you will pick up things which you can trade.
So then, will there also be an equipment system?
Right now, we don't have plans for it, as they already come with a weapon and a shield, with the exception of the hunter. But we're thinking about it. We want to make sure that we can deliver what we promise. So my caution is to try to do what we say first, and then think about what's next.
Gotcha. That makes sense. I just immediately think of clearing out inventory space so we can get more things. It's the kind of gamer I am. Loot, loot, loot.
We're definitely thinking that too. So right now, once you collect an item, you can break it down into hack silver. So that's one way to clear out your inventory. You could throw it overboard if you must as well, but why not just turn it into hack silver? And then the last feature that we haven't really implemented right now, it's going to be you choose your weapons or your food, your loot, or you can toss a Viking overboard. So really, depending on how you like to play, you could value the lives of your loot. You could value your plunder more than you could.
Than your actual people. That's okay. I understood what you meant. That's horrible.
Thank you.
But that is an interesting concept. It makes you kind of question your morality. But in such an instance, I feel as though it would be necessary as, head honcho to make the careful decision between, is this person valuable to me or do I want more loot? Now, you mentioned a feast hall. What are the benefits of that? Or is it just a place for you to store your units you are not using at the time?
So the feast hall is where you can recruit new warriors to join you on your journey. Every warrior will have a price, so be prepared to pay up.
Okay.
You're looking at either some hack silver or some glory, something that makes Vikings want to join you, basically.
Okay, kind of like a fame system. Oh no, you answered it. Like a fame system where you have to have a certain level of renown before someone will even look your way. Bam.
Basically, yes.
These critical hits and finishing blows are very satisfying, by the way.
Are they? Okay.
Yes, they are. The very solid feel.
Do you like the slow-mo death effect?
Yes, I do. It's not
really?
not overdone either, because I feel like if you drag out a slow motion event too long, then it's like, okay, move on. But this it's just the final point of them releasing their last breath, and then their body crumples lifelessly to the ground. Love it.
Or, gratuitous dismemberment, which would also be quite acceptable.
You are in rare
I mean, they're
form
Vikings.
Today. This is true.
They probably wouldn't mind bodies exploding as you, slash them.
Oh, this
We're
is
still
new.
playing around with the concept of cameras, so on top of finding a bug, you're playtesting for me.
Look at that, you're a guinea pig.
This is nothing new. This is new. I don't remember starting in a ship graveyard before. High King Sigvald's great fleet lies shattered around last night's unearthly storm. Oh, lovely. So Nico, what you said earlier about I wouldn't say hurricanes, maybe twisters or something. Or not twisters, whirlpools, there we go. Would make sense in this case, as the environmental hazards. I know you guys originally had whirlpools in the first build I played. It was actually 47, by the way. Are you going to bring those back? I've noticed they weren't in the build before this, rather.
We're considering it right now. We're going through a couple options. Sam has a very strong vision, so we just follow what he wants to do. We have elements of rain right now, so there should be some whirlpools. We're thinking about perhaps a kraken.
Woohoo!
We don't want to. Yeah, we are thinking about it. But I can't
This
say
makes
too
me
much.
happy.
I can't say too much. I'm not promising
Or
anything.
Cthulhu. I mean, that would be fine too.
You heard it here first, gamers. Now this is also new. There's an event I just ran into. Shipwreck Raven's Eye. Terrible shape and his crew's nowhere to be seen. After some searching, you find a small case of smoked fish on the deck. I can offer it to the gods for glory, or I can take the food. What's more important to me, glory or food? As an Asian, I say glory, but as a tactician, I say I probably need the food. So I'm so sorry, gods. Don't be mad.
Also, I'm noticing like all of the food gathering and then the material gathering. How heavy will that weigh as far as you needing it, or if you just forego it, like if you pick something else up versus the other material, like get food instead of actual items and things? Is there going to be consequences?
Just throw them overboard.
Yeah, you can throw them overboard. That's a wonderful response. You can throw them
I
overboard.
feel as though this is going to be the response to most things. Like, once a gamer gets overwhelmed, they'll just be like, listen guys, I can't afford to keep you.
So the idea behind the Iron Tides, or behind Iron Tides, is that the worlds are endless. So we give you a quest like defeat Jahargal in this quest. But there might be other ones like defeat 50 mercenaries or whatnot, so you could be at sea for a really long time. At some point, those decisions will make a huge difference in how you choose to go about your voyage. I mean, your voyage could be, 30 days, or it could be 600 days.
Wow.
It
Let's
depends
hope it's
on
not
your
600 though.
mental fortitude. Yeah, right? I
Really,
also
yeah.
noticed that you can see the enemy skills now. Okay. And they have their own portraits.
I like the
Yeah.
weather effects too.
Thank you.
Yeah, those have been here for a little bit now, and I do appreciate the rain. Pow.
Make it rain.
Well,
It'd be
someone's gonna have to
interesting if,
dance in that case.
It'd be interesting if that actually came into play, like if you moved, you slipped or something, and you had to skip a turn because your player just happened to.
Do you know how dangerous that would be? It's always raining. Well, not always, but it's raining a lot. Let me turn you around.
Oh dear.
Listen, you do not leave your tender underbelly exposed to the enemy. That's not good tactics.
Oh my.
I was going to ask something and I completely forgot in the midst of a tender underbelly. Goodness gracious. What was it? Total brain fart. Talk about something else. It'll come back to me.
I like this shield wall that you have set up here. It's nice.
Except one of them's not supposed to be there. One of the things is not like the other.
What are you talking? Oh, well, I have to move him, okay?
You'll notice that we also have some status effects. So your Valkyrie has a little blood icon above her head.
Bleed.
She is bleeding out.
League indeed. How
are you gonna
this
let that
one-
happen?
Listen, I can't help that. This bomb thrower came up and shanked me while I wasn't looking. I really like the Valkyrie and I don't want her to die.
You only like her because
Yeah,
she's.
do not lose her. She's awesome.
Right? Yes, that was the other comment. The addition of these range squares will save my life. Bam. See, that is a hearty hit right there. Will save my life, because originally I was like, is this close enough? Especially the hunter. It was kind of difficult to tell whether or not an arrow would hit, because obstacles did in fact change the course of her shot. So thank you for adding that. It's wonderful.
You're
would like to
welcome.
heal myself.
We love working with our communities, so this is honestly what we do. We are very meticulous and serious about creating a good experience.
Oh, these bomb throwers are awful. I have 1 health. Holy crap. Problems. Problems arise.
You better strategize some
He
more.
only heals himself.
At least he blocked it though.
Yeah, right? I don't even... But their heals are so small, it's like, should I even try? We'll see. I know I can kill him. And then heal myself. Does you regain fury? Yes. Okay. We're not out of the woods yet, but I'm feeling a little better. Talk to me about obstacles. As I recall, I've seen some cannons, I've seen like these buttress type things on the inside of like a castle. Will these be able to be used as maybe cover? Because I know it blocks my own shots, I'm not sure how it affects the enemy.
We're looking for an equal split, so if it blocks your shots, it should definitely block the enemy as well. Right now we're playing with the idea of putting props into each level, so like tables or chairs, things that just kind of get in the way to create atmosphere, but to also create challenge in tactics, positioning, destructible objects, etc., etc. No, you got this.
She just exploded. There's no coming back from that.
My.
I have already failed the Iron Types challenge. Listen, I was severely outnumbered. Out-man-powered.
I want to laugh, but
You can go ahead and laugh.
nope.
Just remember, it'll come back to bite you in the arse. Bam. Wait, in the demo, how would you replace a missing Viking? Oh, she's gone.
You can't, unfortunately. That's part of the challenge.
Oh dear.
You have to restart your entire campaign.
And I
Ha.
didn't even make it very far, goodness gracious.
I think it's still possible for you to get to the end. I have seen people defeat this game with 2 Vikings, so...
I want to take a look at the pirate at least. There's a ruins here. Oh, well, never mind.
So how many other characters do you have in mind if everything goes according to how you'd like? Like,
We'd like
how
to
many
have-
different variations of, because you have like, you know,
The wolf priestess.
swords, you have, are you going to introduce like magic or something, or?
The next character in the pipeline is called the Wolf Priestess, and she's somewhat of a healer. At the end of the venture, we're hoping to have at least 6 to 7 different characters.
You only have, what did you do? What did you do wrong?
Wait, what?
You only have 3.
Yes, she died. She doesn't come back.
Ooh, girl.
That's the element
This is
of
a
roguelike.
roguelike.
Ooh, girl.
Oh, Nico. Dear sweet Nico. These bomb men are awful. Will I get one on my team?
I can't confirm or deny. Yes.
Okay.
I like this. Again, you have another shield wall, and you're protecting your hunter.
Trying
We're still
to,
playing around
anyway.
with the effect of she used to not be able to shoot through an enemy or an ally. We're testing it out now. I'm not sure how fond I am of this yet.
See, it's not realistic of her to do so, but it's frustrating if you don't, because she's squishy, so you'll want her behind people.
Exactly.
So it's a
So,
delicate...
well, how do you feel about it? I mean, let me ask you.
It's less irritating if she can shoot through them.
Okay.
Way less irritating. I am... if she, I could see the balance in that she couldn't shoot through an enemy. You know, like if I tried to aim at the backmost bomb man here, then I shouldn't be able to hit it. Oh, that's abysmal.
It's interesting. I mean, some players really like the fact that she can't shoot through things because it becomes more strategic.
Or
But I
is
think
there
we've
a way
got a
to
good-
implement that as a way to turn that on and off? Maybe? To give yourself that challenge?
That is potential. Yeah, good thinking.
Oh, that would be a menu option, yes.
That's actually really good thinking. But I think we've got a good balance right now.
Okay, I'm gonna have to start over. Joran has died. These bomb men are horrid. And they kill their own men, interestingly enough. Savages.
I just...
Korean, I'm gonna kill your bear.
Ooh.
Although you're not very fond of it. I'm going to kill something else. Whatever legendary you have left. Find a
I
way.
didn't say anything. Did I say anything?
You giggled. That was enough.
Ooh. You said she could laugh.
Yeah, and then I said, oh my good word. These blocks just in the nick of time make me so very happy. Kill shot, damage versus wounded. Let's see. Nice. Okay, that's fun. The kill shot on the hunter. Good fun.
She's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Interesting is good. Let's see if I can take him out. Nope. Crit would have been helpful, but oh. Wait.
You got this.
No, I don't have another attack. Crap. And there we go, bleeding again. Holy shit. Alright, well, starting over. There is no hope from here.
There's no way.
It is all over.
Did you have permanent corpses on?
Yeah! Why?
It's interesting. They're just disappearing.
Oh, well, it also, okay, there we go. It stuttered a little bit, and I was like, am I out? Oh, never mind. I forgot I did exit out of it the first time, remember? Because of the issue with the, camera angle. And I didn't turn it back on. I do like permanent corpses, though. It's a nice option to have.
Thank you.
It'd be nice if there was a little blood and gore, you know. I don't know if you've played Sentry Knight Tactics, but yeah, but there's blood splatters after something dies.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, nothing
Or
too...
gratuitous dismemberment. I would like that.
No, I continued. Listen, no one's being dismembered.
Beheaded.
New game. Yes. Okay, great. I accidentally selected my my failed campaign. Alright, this time around we've got Eljar Gout, Bedra, and Alwada? Goodness gracious. How are the names chosen? Is that a random generator? Stamina?
It is. But a lot of players have been asking for us to give you the ability to rename your characters, which we are going to do.
Yeah, it's a personal touch.
Yeah, although yours would have all died, so I don't know if that's a good idea.
I wasn't too fond of them in any way. I would have shoved them overboard if I could. Okay, what is this, Carina? Stamina. Explain. What do?
So as you sail about the Iron Tides, if you're not eating food, you lose stamina.
And how
That's basically
is
it.
stamina shown on the screen? Is it that blue bar underneath the...
It is that blue bar.
Oh, okay. Because it was here
We're
before,
trying to find ways to make it more readable, but yes, it's that blue bar right now.
Okay. I got you. Yeah, there's not too much space there to say stamina, huh? Unless you
might be
just
on roller,
wrote
we
it
could do that.
on the bar. Oh, yeah, that too. True.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens if the stamina is drained?
So if you can look at that bar, you see that it's divided into thirds.
Mhm.
So once you go past the 1/3 mark, your Viking, as they come into battle, have less health.
Oh. Crap. Do I want the hack silver? No. No, not really. I have 500. I'll be fine. I'll offer to the gods for glory. So if I can make it past this fight, then I will actually see the leveling up system. That would be good. I guess we'll see.
The leveling up system's not implemented right now. We just finished putting pirates in. So we, for the last 2 weeks, we're making pirates. So that little pirate ship and those 3 enemies, the one that you absolutely hate, just got finished today.
Yeah, he's awesome.
We're hoping for a 4th character for tomorrow, and then we're working on the character upgrade screen.
And weren't you working on a Mac version of the demo as well?
Yes, this is available for both PC and Mac.
Ooh.
Nice.
Accessibility.
Oogs in the chat says looks great. You can't wait.
Carina,
Oh,
that
thanks.
was yeah.
That was for you.
She was probably like, wait, what? Oh, yes, me. Hunter's Mark. I do like debuffs. The debuffs are fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, speaking of the healer character, are there going to be any, like, control characters? You know, status effects, positive and negative?
We're thinking
Or
about
have you
adding a
not?
brewmaster in, but I can't tell you what he does just yet.
Brewmaster. Beer?
No, dear.
Oh. I mean, what? That's the first thing I think when I think brew.
You're right.
Thank you! Nico acting like I'm nuts. I mean, I am, but I'm right about this. Oh, I can't attack past her. Can I attack around her? Yeah.
Jade,
Thunk.
are you Dawn, are you a fan of chess?
I've actually, that's funny, someone brought it up on the forum I started for Iron Tides, that they didn't like tactical games, but they did like chess. I have actually never played a game of chess.
And what's your experience with the Iron Tides right now?
I suppose it's like chess, except, chess pieces, typically you start off with the same number of, units.
Mm-hmm.
Not, horribly overrun by these varmints. I need to take him out. I don't like him. He's horrible to me. Can I ever attack again? Triumph Strike. Another thing that has been on my mind since the beginning of time, the Valkyrie. Why? Why doesn't she have a two range? She has a spear. It's just a one-hit range. Think of Final
I think that
Fantasy.
would
Think
make
of
her-
dragoons.
I think that would just make her a bit too overpowered, and I can't say for certain, but as I mentioned before, the characters have up to 7 abilities you can choose from, but we only have access to 4 right now. There could be a skill that has a range of 2, but
Oh, that's what you meant. See, that's why I assumed you said that that there would be a level up system. You meant skills on screen. I thought you meant unlockable. Okay, gotcha.
oh, it's a little complicated to explain. I'll try my best, so just bear with me. So let's take a look at the hunter. She has 4 skills. She has the quick shot, she has the remedy, she has the hunter's mark, and then she has the kill shot. In the full build, the full release, we're expecting her to have 3 additional abilities that you can bring into the battle with you, but you can only select 4 at a time.
Okay.
So you have the option of taking quick shot with you if you wanted to, or if we have another healing remedy or trap system in there, you could have that instead. Whatever suits your play method, really.
Right. And that'll
So
add
it
to the accessibility depending on your style of tactics.
Yeah, now you're thinking like it. The idea is just for every Vikings you feel very different. So you know, you could bring an entire legion of berserkers if you wanted to, and every single berserker
Huh.
would play differently. Do you like that?
Yeah.
Your hunter is just wrecking face. It's
Yes.
awesome.
I like her. Like I'm sorry, I'm very partial to females, and these two are amazing. Girl power. Hashtag.
I pushed
hashtag.
pretty hard for that.
I know you're a bit of a Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Valkyrie is wrecking face. Anyway, a bit of a women's rights activists.
Somewhat. The ladies who play our game, at first when we had just, like 3 characters, they were asking why the hunter was so weak before. So we realized that the error of our ways and we had to rebalance her.
They did have a point. I do like she feels more solid now. She feels like a crit could end it all for the enemy, and I like that.
Thank you.
And mentioning, now that you bring up some more of your playtesters, tell us some more about your raids. I've been following the Iron Tides Twitter, and I see you guys have been going around visiting other developers in Vancouver. She's Canadian, hi.
Canadian, hi.
And getting an idea from their playthroughs. How's that been going? How have you been incorporating their feedback or taking notes?
It's been a ton of fun. Honestly, we had only 1 raid planned at the beginning of our campaign, but it's expanded to, well, I think we're on our 4th one right now. Tomorrow's our 4th one. We have been visiting different Vancouver venues, so there's a famous gaming lounge here in Vancouver that we visited. We had our game on the big screen. We went to a couple bars with big screens that primarily play like sports. We had our game up there. Then we take it to different studios, people who are professionally paid to make mobile games or PC games, and we just go through a playtest session and we watch to see how players interact with our game. We take notes. We bring them food sometimes. Well, we're Canadian.
Cookies?
We're nice. Cookies, yes. You know, one studio requested like healthy snacks, so we had to find a work around that.
Oh.
Yeah. Hi, Eastside Games. You guys are the best.
Not to
they're
mention
great.
names, but it was them.
They're awesome. But it's been a lot of fun because, again, we take player testing and community very, very seriously. We wouldn't be in the place we are today without the community. So this is a really important process for us, and it helps for us to break through our shell and, you know, get through the changes that we need to do.
Excellent. Speaking of mobile, would this be something in the future you could see somebody playing on a tablet or a mobile device?
Yes, that was one of the comments I also received, was that it looks like it would be fun to play on a mobile device.
We hear that a lot.
Probably because it's the matter of moving them along grids, and that's a very easy thing to do, just, you know, tap tap. And also take it with you. Mobile games are taking over at this point. They're very popular.
I mean, with
They
the
sure
introduction of the Switch from Nintendo, that's definitely something that, you know, you can take and move around and, you know. So that would be something interesting. Only speaking because I do play games on my phone from time to time, and my tablet as well. So, and when you mentioned that, I thought that was something that I could see this. It's not too graphic heavy. It doesn't look like something that would, you know, stutter even on older devices. So it looks like it would hold up well.
Accessibility.
We're considering it.
Yeah, my response to them, actually, I hadn't asked you as of yet, but my response to them was it'd probably be pending, you know, funding, how much money they have to play around with in order to develop it on a different platform. Pow.
Working in that particular industry, not games, but where a lot of our software has to be designed for mobile and the different variations of it, and with the introduction of the Pixel C from Google, it's just kind of thrown a loop into everything. So it can be time consuming to port something to it, but yeah, we deal with a lot of customers that have scaling issues and other things, so it's a lot to take into account, but that would be very interesting to see.
Sam and I actually have a background in mobile games. Well, more like social, casual games. Porting over to mobile would be... It's not too technically hard, but it's a very, very different landscape, and the expectations are much different from what we would like to do. I mean, I personally am a hardcore gamer, so I like to play games that are a bit roguelike, that have consequences that eat into my time. But I also like games that are somewhat casual, that I can play within, you know, a lunch break. So we
how
personally...
to find the delicate balance is the question.
Yeah, I mean, wow, he killed his own friend. I personally...
They're horrible. Also, it's not, they're not taking their turn.
Another thing with mobile to consider too, there are so many different versions. I mean, there are people that still have the iPhone 4 or the 4S or older Android devices that are running so many different types of versions. Some are running APKs, so that's, you know, a lot of the stuff we deal with too, and it's just like, can people stop? Just
Honey, Android doesn't care what you want. Android does as Android needs to.
Same thing with
Apple.
Apple.
Get on board, exactly. You better get the latest phone. Keep up with us. Okay, the game froze. I hate to... Yes! Did an autosave. Can this
all
be
the bugs today?
No! It didn't. It autosaved the beginning of the campaign. I am a sad Viking.
I'm sorry.
They're all named the same, though. I had grown fond of them, that's okay.
Oh dear.
Leave the bodies. Oh, crap. I either lose glory or I lose stamina. Oh, bollocks.
Mm-hmm.
I have the worst luck. Like, ever. Okay, fine. Give me glory, or give me death.
You're probably gonna end up dying, but that's
Fish.
okay.
Nico, I'd like you to go download the game. No. Go do it. Go to it.
You already know how I play.
Yes, so go ahead. Go
No,
on.
I'm good.
Go on, darling.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm terrible at,
Yes.
at thinking for long periods of time.
Deploy my Vikings and move on with my life. I've always liked the deployment sound. It's a very...
Do you like that?
Yeah, it kind of makes me feel as though... That's why I had assumed originally that there would be like some sort of interference by the gods, some magic powers going on, because it feels as though like the Vikings are dropping down from Valhalla. This is my own interpretation, like dropping down from Valhalla on with this like epic crash of lightning here to reap your souls. Not necessarily reap, but
had the help of a very talented composer musician. His name is John McKeever, and he one day decided to go into his composing room and and he was just yelling Viking things, and he decided to yell, Fenric has arrived, and he wanted something very thunderous to accompany that, and so he came up with the sound effect, which is what you're hearing.
And it is quite thunderous.
It's pretty cool. I personally enjoy it as well. Yeah, I think we could probably put some magic elements in there. We are trending towards something that is high fantasy, something that has Viking lore, etc., etc.
Okay.
So, I mean, we are looking for a writer. We're working towards getting a writer, but I honestly can't say anything about that just yet. You'll notice that we've integrated some narrative into our game, so it would be really cool if we could have like just really quality clutch writing in there.
Yes, I can't say anything on that either. I want to kill you. And I did. Thank you, come again.
I just want you to get through this build without problems.
This is what playtesting is all about, Carina, and like I said, I have possibly the worst luck of anyone I know, so I'm going to find things. I'm going to find things that you would like to keep hidden, and that's okay.
Basement babies will come out.
Can I reach you? Damn it.
Nope.
I don't remember if I moved her or not. Fine, forward, it's fine. I'll keep them grouped together even though these stupid bomb throwers keep ravaging my face.
So I want to hear you explain your thought process as you're going about this. A lot of players, they like to micromanage their fury, and I can see it in the way they play. I'm just curious what your strategy is.
Destroy. No, that's pretty much what I'm thinking.
Wow.
Like how to minimize damage and to maximize damage to an enemy in a turn. I don't like taking too much damage. If I'm taking more damage than I'm dishing out, I'm failing at tactics, is how that works in my head. I try to group them together if only because they do have the shields and it's a strong defense, and I try to keep Bedra, my hunter, here in the back, but grouping them together with the bombers around is kind of been an issue. So I've been targeting them first, and it seems to be working now. Previously, not so much. Yeah.
I would say you're doing pretty well.
Oh, that was such a weak sauce blow. You'll see it. Like he threw the axe and was like, eh. after flying. Yes, waves. Do I heal or do I hit? I really like the kill shot, it makes me happy. He has 21 health, I'm pretty sure I could, nope. Alright, let me hit you one more time. And then kill shot. Pew! Yeah! So satisfying, so satisfying. And that's important. I like solid combat, personally. Like, if you're playing a brawler and it's, too floaty, then it's not as satisfying killing something as it would be I'm going to move her away now. Thanks, bye. I like the leap too. I'm not even going to finish that prior sentence. It gives you an aspect of, first of all, her agility, and second of all, you can both gap close and get away. That's
She's
a good
pretty
option to
versatile,
have.
yeah.
Can I? I already used that attack actually, so now I'll just heal. Okay. One more.
Every Viking is supposed to bring different elements to the combat scene, and they're all very unique on their own. So I like that aspect of this game. But yeah, they have a cohesive way of being with each other.
They're battle kits. There's synergy. Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
Slap. There we go. Much better. I feel like I've shaken off the rust. I'm getting a little better with this.
I think the game is going to look a lot different once we secure the funding and we can get some voice acting in there and polish it up some more.
Voice acting? Like fully voiced cinematics, or are you just talking for like in battle when you're attacking and oh crap.
Well, wouldn't it be nice if every once in a while you could hear an epic war cry going through, or when the Valkyrie jumps, she like sings almost. So it's just small little touch-ups like that, which I think will bring the whole experience together.
In the podcast you're part of, that war cry. Oh dear.
Yep.
Oh dear. If I were
Okay, I
Simon Cowell. I don't like this. They're too far for me to smack them. I don't like.
You got this.
No.
It's all about strategy, girl.
It is all about strategy.
I still can't reach him. Anxiety. Now she's in the danger zone. How far can an axe throw go? Okay, that's fine.
Range of 2.
Yes. 83 seems pretty good. Yeah. Actually, if she hits him, it'll kill him. Kill shot. Whoop. Yeah. Kill shot is so satisfying. It does exactly what it says. It doesn't fuck around.
It's pretty intense, I have to admit.
Now that oh jeez, these stupid bomb throwers. I don't even remember what I was going to. Oh yes, flourishes, weapon, pretty things, particle effects. There we go.
Is that a question?
Yes, hush. I am formulating. It's so hard to pester you with questions and also to wonder what I'm doing with my life right now as I try to keep these Vikings afloat. Will there be lovely little particle effects to accompany these special attacks? This better die. Really? Angry.
I'm glad you're enjoying our game.
Angry. I'm just
That's
gonna keep
fine.
it to
It's supposed to be it's not entirely punishing, but it's supposed to keep you thinking, and it's supposed to make you feel not stressed, but, you know, feared for your life.
not
You're battling.
stressed, but worse than stressed. Gotcha.
You want to keep your Vikings alive, that's all I can say.
I'm trying. Trying my darndest. I wish I could
We
hit
would
you
like
again.
to do something about our animations, so I don't know if we're going to have special effects because our priority will go into different types of animation to vary the attacks to make it look pretty.
Yeah. I mean, nothing super over the top because I know you were going for more of a realistic simulation of Viking life, but like little things like I don't know, maybe she twirls a spear before she does
Yeah.
it, or before the huntress. That should be huntress actually. She's a female. Aha! Before the huntress releases her kill shot, she like charges up for a little bit and then let it fly. Pow! He
Yeah,
dies.
small things like that I think we can definitely do. You're just adding more things to my list.
You're very
Including
welcome.
bugs.
I try my best. I do enjoy playtesting. I've tried a lot of alpha stage, beta stage, the rough stuff, you know? Simply because I like giving feedback and feeling as though I could help the process along, you know? I'm a giver.
We appreciate that. Like, honestly, it's the best case for us to make sure that what we're doing makes sense. Sometimes you get lost in work, and we could spend hours doing this and then realize at the end of it that none of it made sense. So it's really important for us to have a player sit next to us and talk to us about their
Playtesters
experience, what they
help
like,
you
what they
make
don't.
sense.
Yeah, they do, absolutely. I mean, again, like, we're sitting and developing this for hours on end. Sometimes we don't even remember to eat. But we're passionate about what we do. We're passionate about what we do, and
And that's
um,
important.
yeah, it's important. But again, it's not just about what we want, it's about what our players want.
Indeed. Oh, there's an outpost here. Alright, here we have a different looking battlefield. Oh, and look, there are no wretched, they'll have shields, but there are no wretched bombers. I think that maybe, I saw some of the GIFs that were on your Kickstarter page too, so if I kill him near this hole in the center, will he fall down limp?
Yes, he
Ragdoll
will.
physics. Okay, I've got to
Yes,
plan
he
this
will.
well.
You can also break their shields, and their shields will come off.
Oh, fun! That's new too.
Actually, that's always been there. We just don't draw a lot of attention to it. It's one of those like fun things players are supposed to find out on their own.
I know
Nice.
everything. Yeah. Not everything. I just pay attention.
Uh-huh.
Listen, I don't need commentary from you, miss. Unless it's about Iron Tides. Speak about Iron Tides, Nico. Speak. Asketh thy questions. I kind of want to jump closer to him, but then I'm like, that might end badly, because this big guy here... Oh, Scale Guard. Interesting. Big guy here might march right over and smack her with his spear. That is not sexual.
So how many different variations of mini bosses, like the dude in the middle there, the spear? Are there different types of bosses? Like, sometimes will they have one? Will they have two? Or
I wouldn't
to
call
add,
that a mini boss. Heavy unit, I think, is what you're looking for.
they're big.
We intend to have. So right now we have, I think, 2 to 3 different factions available in our demo alone. We're hoping to expand that to, I think, 5 to 6 factions, and every faction should have at least one boss character, and then I'll say 1.5 mini heavy characters.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, just for variety.
Sorry, I know that sounded distracted. It totally was. I was trying to figure out whether or not I had hit this already, and I haven't, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill him. Bye.
Who doesn't like plenty of ways to die?
As long as there are creative ways to die, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
absolutely fine. Like,
I mean, you gotta, like, Freddy Krueger that up, make it all interesting.
falling off of a cliff on accident because of a glitch. Lemmings! 91%. That's pretty good, actually. Oh, I haven't moved him. Can I hit you? Yeah! Oh, 1 health. Reals? Real talk. Ugh. And I can't hit you. Angry.
Oh dear. Don't get too angry.
Hey! The Scale Guard can hit 2 tiles. Angry. That's not fair! We have the same weapon, except his is hefty, and mine is wimpy.
There might be a skill that you can access in the full build
But
that
not
does
here.
that.
Karina,
Unfortunately
why
not.
must you toy with my hoe emotions? I'm so upset. Shield shatter. It didn't break. Frig. 29. Can I finish you? 96%. If that misses, I would cry. Okay, I love how I have... Wow! Okay, you go, Chieftain.
Wow.
You go.
Oh dear.
You kill him dead. This is what we do.
That sounds vicious.
I'm not vicious.
I know.
Listen, we're doing bloodthirsty Viking work. We have to play the part. Yes. Oh, they just unleashed the second wave on me. This guy is slowing me down. The skill guard. Tisk, 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 tisk.
Mm-hmm.
Stab in the back. Or just not. Damn it.
Yeah, we release more enemies in waves, which you can see in the top right corner. So if you're taking too long, yep,
This is
just gotta finish it.
a slight bit of encouragement. Like, you might want to move along. Just
Yeah.
a little. Quickly.
It's our way of telling time in the game too, so that you can feel more efficient. Some players like to wait for the wave so they get more experience, so that's another tactic you could use. Other times it just kind of happens unexpectedly and it's interesting.
And it catches you off guard and they slaughter your people. Yay!
Oh, you're doing fine.
Oh no, I'm fine for the moment, but let's assume everything was not going your way and then suddenly more Vikings land on top of you. That would be a good moment to return to main menu and try from a previous save. Oh, speaking of, I need to save. Yes, that's important. Oh, I can't reach him. There's one guy left, another heavy. What's this one? A marauder. His mask is silly.
Oh dear.
I've got this. I have so got this. I would
Do
very much
you?
like to
Do you?
kill shot him right. Ha! Done. 40 crit. Crits are beautiful things. I love them. Speaking of crits, what about, talk to me about stats. Will there be stats? I'm gonna go back to League of Legends again because this was brought up and now it's on my mind. Thank you for that, Carina. Like if you sink points into the crit stats, you'll get more crits, or I guess dexterity would do that too. I'm not sure what your list of stats are that you're going to be working out of just yet.
If you look at the profile for the Vikings in the bottom left corner, you'll see that we have a couple stats already.
And crit. Gotcha. I did see that. Huh.
Yeah, so as you're leveling up, when we give you the ability to unlock skills, they will directly affect these stats here at the bottom.
I'm kind of surprised that the Berserker has so much block. I guess because I automatically assumed that he would be a, I almost said bruiser. That's, again, League talk. Yeah, not a bruiser, but a ADC, I guess, would be the most accurate. But the Valkyrie would fit into that role. She has quite a bit of damage. Do I want to go for the immediate kill shot? He's got 36 health. Try it.
These are the types of questions I like to hear. It means that you're engaged, it means that you like the game, and that makes me really happy.
I don't hear excitement. I need to hear.
I'm super duper happy.
I'm trying real hard, but I can't. I don't like how I cannot reach you people. I need more range. Range rules. Range is good, yes. So hopefully each of these units will eventually have an unlockable ability that adds a little bit of range to their arsenal, because otherwise I just have to be really sad because they're out of my reach and I can't kill them. Killing is good. Can I hit you now? Haha! Valkyrie to the rescue. I love Leap. Leap is fun. But it seems like you've got a pretty good mixture of skills per unit to make sure that you are doing the most amount of work. I want you in front. I also noticed you can't step past a teammate.
No, you cannot. So the original idea behind Iron Tides was developed from a paper prototype, and we couldn't allow our players or our pieces to occupy the same space. Like physically, we could not on our paper prototype. So it just became part of the feature set in the game.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That was actually. Oh, go ahead.
But with abilities like Leap, it doesn't really matter so much. So
Hell
it's really
yeah.
about carefully planning.
Leap means fuck your movement bar.
Kind of, yeah.
Rude.
It's so happiness. Like, dragoons. Nico, think of dragoons. Think of the joy of jumping
You
into
mean like
the
my
air
dragoon from Final Fantasy XIV?
and then jumping down on an enemy and just wreaking havoc upon them with your spear.
Yep, that's kind of
Also
what
not
I did.
sexual. But yes, someone actually asked about Iron Tides being a board game. I'm guessing they didn't bother to skim the Kickstarter because they didn't realize that it had started out as such. And they wanted to know if you guys would at some point mass produce it and make it sellable in stores, because he said, and I quote, "It seems like it would be a fun board game." I was like, oh, how right you are, sir.
Oh my.
I might be biased. I don't know if I should answer that, but I actually think it's a good board game. We had lots of fun with it. We also did player testing with it as well. So we went to different board
really?
game stores. Oh yeah, like I said, we take it very seriously. We went to a board game store with our paper prototype, and we encouraged players to sit down and play a game with us. Where Sam was the, I guess, quote, dungeon master. Yep, he was
Sam
the
the dungeon master.
And I was the one explaining the rules and going through it, because the game itself can be somewhat complicated. It's not so complicated through, a digital world, because we can give you cues like, oh, you get fury here, click one of these abilities, here's how you move.
Right.
But in a board game store, we don't have access to that. So well, I've explained it quite a bit, quite a few times.
Well, you've got to know your stuff. Oh, come on, really? Just stab him. I'm making progress. This is a good feeling.
Oh, that's excellent. It's
Had
the
a
first quest.
couple of levels up. Silverbound books. Oh, just who needs books? Scrap it. There are ruins here. Let's see what sort of event is waiting. Hack it to pieces or just leave it. I would get 300 hack silver, but I'd also lose 20 stamina, which seems dangerous, so I'm gonna leave it. I err on the side of cautiousness when it comes to random events, because too many times they've bitten me in the arse. Like, this seems totally doable. No. If only I had that 5 food that I let get away, I totally would have won. Now, I know some people have been beating the demo, the warlord at the end. What has been the fastest time, if you have record of that someone has made it?
The fastest time from pick up and go is 20 minutes-ish.
Wow. Huh. That's some tactics right there. Oh, there's a cannon.
But it varies. I mean, on average, I see it ranging from 20 to 40 minutes.
Okay.
And that's just, picking it up, trying to understand the rules, and then understanding the rules. Once a player understands the rules, it's a lot easier for them to play out their tactics.
The chat.
Yeah, the, what?
Twitter chat. Or the, Twitch.
What's
Crash
going
wave.
on?
Said hooray.
Oh.
It must be Sam. Hi, Sam!
Hey there, Sam. Glad you could join us. Hopefully next time in call. I haven't been able to twist your arm, but I got Carina in here.
Wow.
Not physically, just, emotionally.
Oh dear.
I would be really wary of that cannon, just so you know.
Yeah, I see that it hits like a friggin' truck, so we're gonna do something about that right quick.
What do you think about the blocking mechanics?
Sometimes, oh, that was nice. It blew into smithereens. Sometimes it saves your life, and then other times it saves the enemy's life. So it's a mixture of, oh thank God, and oh God, why? Or oh God, how? Or what the fuck moments. So it's a balance. Like you said, you're trying to make it so that it's a level playing field for either side of this, and I would very much like to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
Can I? Is this axe throw? Oh, yes, it is. Ha ha ha. Come
Turn on permanent corpses again.
Oh. Okay.
That's what he said.
Will do. Give me a minute. I'm gonna get out of here. This archer must go. Oh, there's two of them. They're quite squishy, though. They're not...
How do you feel when an enemy blocks your attack?
Like I said, it's that moment where you're like, really? You have 1 health.
Mhm.
I could have killed you. I could kill you by sneezing on you at this point.
Does that give you any sense of narrative? Like, oh, he was so close to death, but then he stuck out his shield and he blocked the attack.
A sense of narrative. Huh, I've never heard it phrased that way. That's interesting. I suppose. It's more of a knee-jerk rage reaction for me, though. Like, how are you not dead? And then you move on and make them dead, you know?
Oh, you would.
Yeah! I am good at this. Bam. Leap. Leap plus triumph and strike equals happiness. I'm just saying. This needs to be a thing.
So clearly the Valkyrie is your favorite character right now.
Yeah. I mean, the Huntress is pretty cool too, but this warship, is this the guy I'm looking for? What is this?
You're looking for a fortress.
Oh, never mind that. Oh, well, I'm here. Oh, crap.
Good
Alright,
luck.
let's, yeah, right. Yep, the fortress is in the hands of a ruthless warlord who has raided the waters near Norhaven for years. This won't be an easy fight. Oh, really? You're gonna make me lose glory if I decide not to attack them? Speaking of arm twisting...
Don't you love this game?
Ooh, he's in full battle regalia. The verdict is still out. Full battle regalia. How wonderful. Jahargal, warlord. 45%. 45% block rate. Ugh, he's a tank. That's disgusting.
If you find a way to get behind his defenses, it won't be so bad. That's the only hint I'll give you.
I have to break him, that's what you're saying to me. They don't have any ranged warriors though, so my huntress will be invaluable here. Let me do this. I'm a little disappointed that I haven't had much chance to kick someone into an abyss Spartan style, I'm just saying. After I saw that GIF, I was very excited to try it.
It can take some setup to get used to.
Yeah.
You almost did it in one of your last battles. I saw an enemy fly close to the edge and his shield flew off. It was dramatic.
Oh, there was no time. But I'll get it, I'll get it. If I move forward too much... Oh shoot, these are archers. Ugh. Okay, I need to position her better then. Leave it. I tend to be a... Ooh. Oh, and he has a mass fury thing. Great, lovely, wonderful.
Oh dear.
And there's another wave with two... What is that? 2 slave warriors, cute, and another archer, great. So they're just gonna replenish their archers at some point. I should kill you. Killing is good, yes. Das ist gut.
Killing is good. I agree.
You would.
I would, yeah.
Okay. Can I? I don't know. I can hit you. If I hunter's mark, that does more accuracy, not necessarily more power. So if I hit you once with this, it's 99% chance hit. If I miss that, there's an issue. That will be resolved with fisticuffs. Bam! Dead. Okay, good. I need to get that other archer, but he's a little far. Shield shatter to kill you. Yeah. And I should heal her for fear that she may die. Listen. Tactics are happening, Nico. Don't question me.
Hi, James.
This is technically my second try at the demo because the actual second try didn't go so hot. First try I died in like the very start, but this is no, you know what? This is my first try. I'm gonna win. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I can embellish as much as I'd like.
Oh dear.
There's no
I
evidence.
saw everything. I was here the entire time.
You were here, but who are they gonna believe? You or me? This is my house.
James said this boss is easy for him. I better get on that. Don. What's the problem?
Does there seem to be a problem, Nico? I am handling it.
Hey,
Oh?
James, what's your time for beating this boss?
Yeah, James, show us. Proof. Documented evidence, sir. I believe nothing and no one.
Oh dear. That jump! Good lord, she just leaps up into the air.
She's fabulous. Absolutely
And
fabulous.
she got blocked.
Yeah, well, she's still fabulous. Get out. Ugh! The block! Why? Oh, of all the unhappy things.
Oh, you got this, girl. You got this.
Ha! That crit, though. Okay, I feel a little better.
5 minutes. Wow, 5 minutes? Good lord.
Excuse me?
That's impressive!
Berserker is best. Look at that.
No way, the Valkyrie's best.
I mean, obviously, he's doing something right.
Hashtag
What
girl
the
power.
Wow, they're just coming down.
Dead.
Getting there takes longer. Yeah. I can agree.
Oh, you're talking about the actual battle. Okay. I thought you meant the entire journey. I'm like, it took me a minute just to get over here to the fortress. Like, what are you doing, sir?
Ooh.
Final strike has this. So, damn it. So close, but so far. I could leap, but I don't wanna.
Oh, the world is so much bigger than that. Oh, look at that.
Let me just finish you.
So speaking of Vikings, did you guys know that there's a Skyrim Monopoly game coming out next year?
I
That's
did
your
not
thing?
know
You can push Rodar the board across the table now. and somebody
Okay.
that.
You can what?
That's pretty funny.
Don't encourage her, please.
I'm a hardcore gamer too. I play Skyrim.
Are you excited for the new one coming out on consoles? I don't even have those consoles and I'm excited.
Nico, get with the time. I don't have a PS4 either, but I will. It's projected for next year, but we'll see.
That's something I totally get. Love to see that 4K deliciousness.
Okay. That's not quite why I want it, but okay. No, because a lot of the Kickstarter projects I've backed have actually been offering the PS4 option, so I thought, might as well. This is something I can do. Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna hit you.
I mean, you've already started your prospective for PS4 list of games you're going to buy.
Damn it.
Sounds like you're having trouble.
Just the blocks. The blocks are not my friend right now. I need to take their asses out before I do anything, so I'm going to have the Valkyrie go over here and smack the shit out of this archer. These are things that need to happen, okay?
Have you tried using the hotkeys yet? I'm just curious.
Yeah, but I actually prefer to use, if I can, to select manually than to use hotkeys in most cases. Unless it's like an MMO or something. I'm just weird, I guess. There's not really... I was going to explain myself, but I'm like, there's not really a reason, I just prefer it.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Like, I'm not trying to spit on your hotkeys or anything. They work
Oh dear.
as intended. I'm just,
Work.
Okay, so. I need health.
Yes, you do. My goodness, girl.
Hush you face. And... Do I take my
You're
chances?
almost there.
You got this,
Yeah,
girl.
I've been working away at his stupid units. Shield
Mhm.
shifter. Oh, that did 20 damage. Cool beans. Actually, if I
Nice.
charge it up again, throw axe does 150% damage, so I might as well do that. Let me charge you. Because you do damage. He might die to the warlord. But the warlord has relatively low attack. It's just he's beefy.
Pretty beefy, yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of our first attempts at making a cool boss, so we still need to work out some rebalancing.
I would like for him to ride out on a dragon.
Wow.
I'm gonna push dragons real hard. Karina, I love dragons. Can I please have a dragon? Or a
You can try.
kraken. I'll settle for a kraken. It's
What
not
about
as
Cthulhu?
satisfying, but there's no Cthulhu. It's not as satisfying, but krakens are pretty cool in my book. Cool might not be the word for it, but yes,
Yeah.
cool in my
Rad,
book.
maybe?
Rad.
Yes.
I don't know how I feel about rad, Nico.
Radical? How about that?
I know what radical rad stands for, sweetie. Oh dear. I need to move him, like, now. I need to move him, like, yesterday. If he dies, I'm going to be so much upset. Oh my god.
You need to keep all 4 Vikings alive to keep blah, 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 blah. You need to keep all 4 Vikings alive to finish our challenge. That's what I wanted to say.
I already backed the game, so ha! Done.
You still have to complete the challenge.
I just did, thank you.
Congratulations.
Successful.
You did it.
Yes, I did.
Now you have to mail her a cookie.
Oh. By the time it gets here, it's gonna be disgusting. Alright, gamers, we set out what we aimed to do. I am victorious. Mwahahaha. That was a very satisfying
Yay.
moment, I'll admit. I do like the build up to the boss fight, in which you have to whittle down his large health bar, and have that constant threat of, he's not gonna do a lot of damage, but his minions are, so... You
Thank
definitely
you.
have to choose your, Oh, thanks for the follow. Colton J. Phillips.
Nice.
Yes, what was I saying? So you have to focus between, staying out of reach of his grabby paws and also of killing off his minions one by one. Particularly the ranged units. Always target the squishies. Rule 1.
I mean, I guess the rest of the guys in chat agree. Krakens are where it's at. The Krakens.
See? Krakens, Karina! Krakens!
That's 3 for Krakens.
Good luck, guys. Good luck trying to push me on that.
Sam, give us a Kraken! Alright, gamers. Thanks for joining us. This was a look at the Iron Tides. This was a successful look, thank you very much, of the Iron Tides Alpha 87?
7.
2.
87.
89.
82.
82? Oh, 47. Wow. Hike! We've been NeedtoKnow, and this is the lovely Carina Kom, one of the developers from Crashwave Games. Stay in the know, and we'll keep Carina in chat just in case anyone has more questions and Kraken suggestions.
Oh dear.
Thanks for watching.
Later, gamers.